Hello everyone and welcome to a new video in our capsule of personal development. In today's video we're going to be talking about how intentions shape our life and goals. So let's start with intentions. Intentions are usually set down before we start anything in our life, career, any aspect of our life. Genuinely speaking, we're talking health, we're talking abundance, we're talking learning and all of that, we're talking about spiritual development. We usually put an intention. Now a lot of times, and this is usually the core for setting the intentions, is actually understanding the topic that we're actually using the intention on. It's like you want to know the core base of the thing that you're putting the intention on, so you could be on the same vibes, so your intentions could be matched with this thing and you would actually get success. Now genuinely you can get success in a lot of things, but usually for you have to genuinely have a deep, profound understanding of what this thing in its core is based on. Like, basically, one of the things that you could, simply think about is, in school, a lot of people really went away from the fact that we go to school to learn, but they just kind of focus on the fact that we want to get, high grades. And usually, these same people are the ones that are not getting high grades. So their intentions are genuinely wrong. So this is why I said you have to have like a profound understanding of what you actually want to excel in, what is your goals in any aspect in your life. Everything that you start in usually started with an intention. Now sometimes it is the same intentions that might be the burden to us. Now sometimes we don't put intentions correctly, and this is where might get us wrong. Now that's not very wrong, like we can always change our intentions and that would help us in our goal. But it's things like obviously a lot of people think about, now ultimately when you're starting a new business venture, it's like, obviously you're doing that to gain more abundance. But is that your intention and it stops at that? This is where it's exactly the same thing in school. I want to get, I want to pass, or I want to get high marks or something. That's your intention. This is exactly why you don't get it. Same thing with the business venture. You want more abundance, but that's the thing, and that's your intention. It stops at that. That's not the intention. Your intention should be of something like, in school it should be something like, I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to see things, different people, whatever intention you usually want to put. Same thing with this new business venture. You should be thinking like, what am I giving to people? Like, obviously, yes, I'm doing something. Yes, I want, the gaining of abundance. But then, and then you have to you have to genuinely be of service, meaning that you feel like what you put out is something that could genuinely help people, whatever it is. It could be, you could just be, like a graphic designer, and you could be doing designs and all that, and maybe deep down you're into, and this is completely your passion, and people genuinely feel, your passion, your excitement, and those positive emotions from your work. And that's the thing, maybe deep down, maybe you had, this intention of making people happy when they see your work, and this is actually how you got things to work. Like, this could be your intention. It could be something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be something like major. Intentions aren't usually major. Just something like, I wanna grow. I want in this experience to grow, maybe spiritually. After maybe I went, to the Bax retreat in Florida. He already he has a retreat there, and yes, you could put an intention like, I'm going to grow spiritually and all that. You're actually getting closer to your goal by putting the right intentions. You're not like, we're not talking about the efforts part. Efforts come later on, and emotions even come later on. But the main thing, even when you're setting your goals, when you're starting, is nothing but the intention. What are your genuine intentions? Like genuinely you start realizing, even let's think about it another way. maybe you had the intention in the beginning for you to genuinely, as I said, to be of service to people and all that. But then at some point it kind of switched, and then you're just like, I'm waiting, for the gainment of abundance, right? And then it's like you suddenly start realizing, I'm not as passionate, I'm not as, excited to do this thing. Why? Because you no longer feel like you're giving, like, you have to think about it as the intention. As Lynn McTaggart says, even though she's saying it in the health and all of that, it's the same thing. You're setting out an intention that this person would get better and all of that in the power of faith. But what we're doing here, you have to think that the intention is coming out of your heart, meaning that the things that you're gonna be doing should come out from your heart, nowhere else. Genuinely speaking, whatever you want to do. This is if you want a genuine, pure intention, it should come out from your heart. You can do it like physically imagining as a flower or something like that, as Lynn McTaggart said it multiple times, but genuinely it comes out from the heart. So this is where it's genuine, it's pure, and all of that. This is where maybe you see a lot of like life coaches and all of that. We're talking about Deepak, we're talking people like that, and then you start realizing, like, why are they always so excited? Their intentions are coming from the heart, and they know exactly what they want, and what they want to give to people. They genuinely want to give to people, and this is very important. A lot of times we think that we don't have anything to give to people. We have, and we can. We just have to put the right intentions. We have to put in the effort. I mean, let's not forget that, of course, your intentions make up a huge part of the goals that you put. But at the same time, do not forget the efforts. Yes, intentions are there, but you need to put the efforts for you to actually make them happen, along with the emotions, good vibes. The point is also to have good vibes at that point. Put the effort, and then you are bound to actually have success in whatever aspect you put this intention to, and this is how you're actually gonna soar. But first of all, it's intentions. Don't forget that. Don't forget in any of the goals that you set. So thank you very much for listening in today, and hope you enjoyed it. Please leave us a like and comment. We love to hear from you, and thank you so much for watching.